paper clutter, shoes, clothing, the chair. I also call this the clothing chair. Today I'm sharing 15 things to declutter in your bedroom for the best sleep ever. Do you ever lie in bed at night but you're just unable to sleep? I find that when I have clutter in my bedroom, it really negatively affects my sleep. You may not even realize it. You may just think that you're not sleeping well, but science has proven that it's also due to clutter in your room, and that causes you to not have a good night's sleep because clutter causes stress in your mind, even if you don't realize it. Our bedrooms should be like a sanctuary. They should be very calming. And so that's my goal today with this video. And these are easy fixes. You can do all of this in like 30 minutes or less. Okay, I'm gonna start with number one, and you may have heard this before and you probably don't like it, but the first thing you need to declutter out of your bedroom is all of your electronics. Anything that has a cord. We don't even have a TV in our room. We've never had a TV in our room, but we don't even have alarm clocks in our room. Anything that has a cord and that kind of emits light, I think just get rid of it. That is really interrupting your sleep. And then kind of along the same lines is your cell phone. It is pretty bad for you to sleep with your cell phone next to your head while you're sleeping all night because it's emitting all kinds of radio waves and whatever it's emitting, and you just don't want to sleep next to it and be next to your cell phone for longer than you need to. So just declutter your cell phone from your bedroom. I am now, instead of charging my phone next to my bed, I'm going to be starting to charge it in the bathroom. So I have moved that, and I've moved all the cords and the chargers. All of those electronic elements are getting out of the bedroom. It's also good because when I wake up in the morning and if the phone isn't right next to my bed, then I'm not really inclined to like check it the first second I open my eyes. I actually have to get out of bed and then go to the bathroom and find it in there. Okay, so let's talk about the nightstand. Removing as much surface clutter as possible from your nightstand is key. So I am just removing all of the items on my nightstand. I'm only keeping the essentials, and then I'm gonna store the rest of it into my drawers. Just get rid of things that you've got on there, like knickknacks, stacks of books. I'm gonna leave this fake plant. I don't have any windows in my bedroom, but I do like to sort of feel like I have a plant, so I'm leaving my fake plant. I'm also gonna leave this Organite pyramid. I don't know if this works or if you even know what this is, but I got it off of Etsy. I heard that Organite is really good at, well, it has a number of benefits, but a couple of things that it does, it like reduces stress, it promotes relaxation, it also gets rid of the EMF rays and kind of helps to neutralize any negative energy. So I don't know if it's working, but I have it right next to my bed, and I'll just leave it there and see if it helps me sleep better. I know that some people like to keep their furniture minimal in their bedroom. I actually like to have furniture so that I do have storage, and then that way, you know, I don't have to have this surface clutter on top of my dresser anymore. I can just stick it right inside the drawer and store that away. That way there's less clutter on display. And decluttering family photos. I've been getting rid of family photos. I love seeing my family around the house, but it's just, again, surface clutter, and they collect dust. Photo frames and pictures seem to be dust magnets, so I'm putting those all away as well. Another thing you need to declutter is just any bad lighting that you may have. I recently added 2 lamps on our nightstands, and they're on a dimmer. I think that the dimmer is key. You don't want to be exposed to a lot of bright light before you go to bed. The other thing is you don't really want any cool light in your bedroom or any daylight. I like to have warm light. So if you can invest in some lamps, I'll link the ones I have because they were actually like very affordable. I got them on Amazon and I really like them, and they're on a dimmer, which is key. And so probably around like 8 p.m., I like to start dimming the lights in the house and really reducing that light exposure that I'm getting so that I feel like I'm getting ready for bed. Okay, next we're gonna declutter kind of along light. We're gonna declutter any window treatments that don't block the light. So in my room, again, I don't have any windows, so I don't have to worry about this, but if you don't have blackout curtains or at least substantial blinds to block out that light, I highly encourage you to do so. I actually didn't like that our bedroom didn't have any windows when we first moved into this house. Now I love it because it really helps promote sleep. Any amount of light coming into your eyes, even if your eyes are closed, it still registers with your brain. So making your room as dark as possible is key here. I did learn a trick that if you have curtains in your bedroom, you want to make them match the color of your wall. I am obviously not an interior designer, but I thought this was an interesting trick because what they said is that it promotes like a nice cohesive look, but then it also creates like a sense of calm if you've got like this, you know, the color of your walls flowing through to the color of your curtains. He said it's like not the time to make a statement with your curtains and having bright colored curtains. Just get nice ones that blend in. And then if you want to make a statement with colors, do that in like the living room. Paper clutter, make sure you don't have any of that in your bedroom. You definitely don't want to be thinking about bills you need to pay or anything like that when you're trying to sleep. Okay, next we're gonna declutter shoes. I like to store my shoes in my closet. I don't usually have shoes in my bedroom, but if you've got them in there, get rid of them, especially if they're shoes that you wear outside. You know, they're just tracking dirt inside and dust, and you don't want that in your bedroom, so go ahead and declutter those shoes. Clothing. Make sure to declutter your clothing. This is like something that I struggle with. I like take off my clothes and just kind of pile them in the corner. I don't want to like put them away. You're seeing footage of me putting away clothing from a vacation that we went on. So it's not like I just have like a pile of clothes on my bed or anything like that. But if you do, no judgment, but just go ahead and declutter those clothing, and that will also help you sleep much better. And then the clothing chair. Okay, I know this isn't actually called a clothing chair, it's just the chair, but let me tell you, every time I've had a chair in my bedroom, I recently got rid of mine because when I have got that chair sitting there, it just beckons me to like pile it up with clothing, and so then it's just sitting there in the corner full of clothes, nobody's sitting in it, it's just a mess. So get rid of your chair, and that will free up a lot of space, and it will prevent you from cluttering clothing all on top of it. Okay, moving on to the bed. So things you're gonna get rid of and declutter here, we are going to get rid of any subpar bedding. I am talking pillows, pillowcases, sheets, comforters that you don't like, maybe comforters that are too hot or they're not warm enough. Just get rid of any subpar bedding. I'm telling you, this is the time to invest in nice bedding. You spend so much of your life sleeping and you want to have a good sleep, and if you've got poor quality bedding or just bedding that's not comfortable, it's really going to affect your sleep. So just declutter all of that now. And even if you've got old sheets, I find sheets one of those things that like people just like to hang on to for like a really long time. I'm super guilty of this. I hold on to my sheets forever. I do the same thing with like socks and underwear. I don't know why, but just take this time to declutter the sheets and invest in some nice sheets that are comfortable. And then the top of the bed. So I'm watching Tilly here, as you can see, she's behind me, but I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about are pillows, you know, any kind of decor pieces that you've got onto the bed. This is a good time to declutter them. I've seen beds with like 10 pillows on top, and you know, sometimes it looks really nice, but I do think that it prevents you from making the bed in the morning because you see this stack of pillows that you then need to arrange. So I like to keep my bed simple. I've decluttered all of the pillows. I don't really have any more decorative pillows. You know, again, I think they look nice, but it's just a lot of clutter to me. So pillows, blankets, I've just kind of decluttered all of that. And then onto the underbed. So I used to think of the underbed as a good area for storage. And I used to think of it as like hidden storage where I could store lots of things. Now I just kind of realized that anything that's under there just gets full of dust. I don't know what it is. All of the things under the bed, it's just like this big dust magnet. So I have cleaned out my underbed, I've vacuumed it, and I'm gonna have a nice empty underbed so that it's completely clear of stuff, and then that way I keep it dust free and clutter free. Now, food. If you have food in your bedroom, again, declutter this immediately. I have a kind of a rule where I don't eat in my bedroom because, you know, you get crumbs. I do not want to wake up to any critters in the room. I do not want to tempt them. So I don't put any food in my room. I don't allow any food in the room. But if you've got food in there, that's a great thing to declutter and get rid of for a better sleep. And lastly, we are going to declutter any beauty products or cosmetics that you don't use that are in your room. This one's a little bit difficult for me because we have a very small master bathroom right above our bedroom, so I don't actually store my cosmetics or anything in there. I keep it all in the bedroom. But I have gone through, pared everything down, and I've just got the basics. I kind of went through and just got everything into this one little basket and this one little drawer, and that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you, I would love it if you would give it a little thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am going to link a video up here. Go ahead and click on it, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.